Good morning, everyone. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Welcome to Sat Chat with R&B. I'm B. Caldero. This is my friend Renee Rushton. Say hi so they can see your face, Renee. You have to say hi, otherwise they can't hear you when they see you.
Hi.
Right. So today's topic is busy and broke ain't bringing sexy back. So Renee and I want to share with you how to get focused, how to stop wasting your time on social media because, trying to sell your business and trying to grow your business, etc. And especially if you're not experiencing any growth at the moment, you might want to hear what we have to say. I strongly suggest that you grab your pen and paper and make notes because we're going to share some goodies with you today. So good morning, Renee. Do you want to take it over?
Hi, B. So, people are online. Online, they have MLMs, they have network marketing businesses, they have brick and mortar businesses, they have families, they work full time, they have children, they have activities, and everybody's running around trying to build their business. Maybe it's an extra income if you're part-time, but you've got all these responsibilities. And what we see a lot in this industry is people are busy and broke. They are busy running around like crazy to do their business, but they're not focusing on anything that's making them money. Right?
Right. Exactly. So what can you do to ensure that you not only start making money, but you make money in the long term? Now, this is really important for you to think about because it's really easy to focus on the money that you can get now. If I can't get money now, B, then I don't want to do it because, I need money now. Well, you have to think of the long term. You have to think of the longevity of your business. You have to think about how you're going to grow over time and keep your clients, your existing clients, your new clients, etc., how to keep them and kind of move along with them. If you look at what the leaders are doing, they move in packs. They basically take their audience with them wherever they go. So it doesn't matter if they're with company X today and then next week they're with company Z. Their audience is not like, hey, why'd you quit, man? What'd you do? Where'd you go? No, because they basically follow in a pack. And how do you build that pack? How? Renee, do you want to talk about that?
Okay, so it doesn't matter what business you're in. The first thing you have to do is connect with people. You actually have to meet people, right? Whether it's online, offline, whatever. You have to connect with them. I'm going to give you the 4 things, and then we can talk about them. So the first thing is connect with people. The second thing is you have to capture their information. So what does that mean? It means you want to get there. If you have an email list, ding, 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 you want to capture their email. If you do text messaging, you want to get their phone number so they can get on your text messaging list. So you want to connect with people, you want to capture their information, then you want to communicate with them. Oh, you actually have to talk to people. You actually do. If you're a geek and you just want to hide behind your computer, then I suggest you probably shouldn't be building an audience because you actually do have to talk to people. And this is coming from an introvert who had a hard time having conversations with people not very long ago, but seemed like a long time ago. And then the 4th thing is you got to follow up with people. You're communicating with them, you're following up with them all the time. Why do you follow up with them, B?
Consistently following up with folks simply because the more you're communicating with your folks, the more they get to know you, the more they get to like you, the more they get to trust you, and the more likely they are to buy from you. So one of the people that Renee and I follow closely, he's mentioned several times, and I'm not sure if we can attribute the quote to him, but the thought is that once a person buys from you, they're more than likely, probably 80 to 90% more likely to buy from you again. Now think about what that means to your business, right? So How do you get somebody to buy from you in the first place? Well, think about the people that you bought from. You liked them. You bought from them for a reason. And the reason likely is because you like that person. You probably have the same product available from 10 different people, but you pick that one person and you have to think, why did I pick to buy, the weight loss shake or the makeup or the service from that person? Because you like him or her. You want people to be able to feel that way about you. And the only way to do that is not constantly posting on Facebook. It is capturing their information and inviting them into your world. Your email list is like your cocoon. It's like where you get to make people feel warm and fuzzy. It's like where you get to entertain them, share your life, and share your product. Now, they may not buy right away, but the fact of the matter is that you're constantly there for them and sharing with them. And so the next time they think, hey, you know what, I need, XYZ product. Who do I know and like who sells that? Then you'll come to mind because you're genuinely inviting them into your warm and cozy space, and you're not constantly pushing things onto them. Now, why is that different than posting on Facebook? You might ask yourself that question. Well, you have no control over who sees your stuff on Facebook. And there are over 2 billion people on Facebook. Do you think you're that special that everybody's going to see your stuff, and as soon as they see it, they're going to automatically like you and buy from you? Renee?
Well, I think I'm that special, but anyway.
You are special.
I know. But the thing is, I know a lot of people who have built their business on Facebook alone. However, think about it. Think about you're on Facebook every single day, posting, providing value. Hopefully it's valuable information you're providing, but it might not be information that everybody wants to see. And if that's all that's on your timeline, then you're literally just repelling people. However, you have no way to track these people on Facebook. And more importantly, let's just say you get sick or you want to take 4 months off to travel the world. You are not going to have Wi-Fi access, or you might not know if you're going to have access. How are you going to be posting? Your main source of income is on Facebook. How are you going to be posting every single day, consistently keeping up to what you post every single day to sell your products? Let's just assume, worst case scenario, you get sick or you're unable to be on Facebook, or let's just say you're going to travel the world for 4 months. How are you going to be able to follow up with people if you can't be on Facebook every single day? You got to start thinking about automating your business. You really do.
Yep. That's a really great point. And, let's back up for a second, because Renee made a really good point. So if you're trying to, if you're thinking about, taking a vacation or taking a hiatus, or you can't work for whatever reason, you can't work your business on Facebook, especially if you're using your Facebook personal page, as soon as you're off Facebook, you're off Facebook. That's it. If you're using your business page, however, you can, schedule posts, etc. So for however long you think you're going to be gone, but still, you have no control over who sees what on your page. Because how many pages do you visit every day? You have friends and people that you respect, etc. Do you go to their page every day and do you see what they say every day? Chances are not. So what do you think that does to your business? So creating this environment where you can communicate and you can automate certain messages, especially if you have a planned absence, right? You can automate that part of your business and keep people informed and engaged. Keep that captive audience engaged, so that you're not missing. You can share pictures of your trip even with your audience. Get them into your life. But the thing is that this captive audience really wants to be a part of your life. They're not people who just kind of like, oh, well, she or he looks interesting, let me add request and never participate with their posts or whatever, because, I just need 5,000 friends. These are people who actually want to be in your circle, in your sphere of influence. So think about how important that is to your business. long-term and short-term. Good food for thought, Renee.
Yeah, it's interesting because people, let's just assume that you've given somebody like you give a store your email address. You go in there, you buy something, you give them your email address because you want something from them. You want to hear about their specials. You want to hear about their offers. So if somebody has given you their email address or their phone number, they are literally saying to you, please follow up with me. Please let me know what you got going on and not how can you benefit, how can I benefit? Like if I give you my email address, it's all about me. It really is. What can you do for me? What can I get from you that's going to help me move forward in my business? It's as simple as that. It's what people always want to know, what's in it for them. You know, you might not think so, and that sounds very selfish, but it's true. Like, what is in it for me? When you're putting your money out there and your hard-earned money, you don't want to just know the features of somebody's product. You want to know what benefits is there for you.
Exactly.
You know, I used to think years ago, that, and I've had many people say to me that email is dead. And yes, a lot of it's really, email is not dead. However, a lot of people are using text messaging now. They're using a lot of bots, which just annoy the crap out of me, actually, especially if I don't know the people. I don't have any relationship with the people at all. And they're sending me these message bots on my phone. And where was I going with this? Yeah. Oh yeah. So email. So I thought building an email list was so difficult, and it was difficult for me at the beginning because I didn't have the right training. I honestly did not know how to capture I thought I had to sell something to somebody to capture their information.
Right.
That's what I was taught. Basically, you don't want to have the pressure of selling to somebody all the time. You just want their information to follow up with them. You know, what you have, they may want or they may not, but at least you're following up and you're showing them your offers, your possibilities for them to benefit from. And once you realize how bloody easy it is to build an email list and how easy it is to follow up with people, like you will literally be banging your head against a wall saying, I don't understand why I never did this.
Right.
Right? It's right, B? Like, how easy is it?
Yeah. It's really super easy. I mean, I want to caution you guys though, don't go out and buy lists of names. You want to attract, especially if you're just starting out, you want to attract the people who want to hear from you. So if you have already a list of people who purchased from you before, you know, just say, hey, I'm putting a newsletter together, you know, I'll be sending out information and, you know, just kind of fun tips and, you know, fun makeup tips or weight loss tips or recipes or whatever. You know, I'll be sending those out regularly. Maybe you do it once a week. Maybe you do it once a day. Just make sure that they know the frequency and just say, you know, do you want to be a part of my email list? You know, I mean, if they give you that email address and they say, yes, email me, you are golden. Imagine how important that is to your business. It's really that super simple to do it organically right now. Now, Renee and I have access to ways of building your list that can, you know, really infuse a large audience onto your email list. And the more people you're talking to, obviously, the more your sales will increase. And we can share that with you. Do you want to talk about our event, Renee?
Well, we could actually, yeah, we were talking about it. Nothing concrete, you know, don't bank on this and sue us later. But we were actually talking about putting together a web class to show people really how simple it was. I just did an email course for people that had a list and had never had a list for a year and had never sent out one email. And literally in 2 one-hour sessions, they said to me, wow, I can do that. And I followed up with them, you know, the courses are done, the class is done, and I followed up with them and they're, you know, emailing their list. It's easy once you see the simple steps to do it, but you have to consistently, first of all, you've got to figure out how to set up your email list and then consistently do the follow-up. And it's not time consuming. You know, what I used to find time consuming, I'm going to go off, and you know what? I know a lot of people love this, so don't send me hate mail. I get enough hate mail. I just got to the point where I couldn't do the home parties every night. I just couldn't do the home parties every night. I work a full-time job, and to have to do home parties 4 nights a week, and then the hotel meetings on the weekend, it honestly just broke me. It really did break me mentally and physically. So I had to look for alternatives to automate myself. And that's what it became for me, is how do I automate my business and my life so that I'm not spending 10 hours a day, you know, after coming home from my full-time job, 10 hours a day, or even 5 hours a day, 8 hours a day, trying to play catch up every single day, to be posting on Facebook, to be posting in all the groups. You really have to realize where your time is most valuable. You know, you can always make money. We can always make money. We just can't get the time back. And that my time has just become so valuable to me.
Right, right. And we originally wanted to start this live talking about if you're working outside of the home and you're growing your business also, you know, how to focus and how to best spend your time. And Renee and I were just like, well, duh, you know, we're doing it, you know, why, you know, let's share it with people, because that is the most effective way to grow your business, is to capture that information.
Make no mistake that we and many people I know spent years being broken busy.
Yes.
Right? Just literally doing what everybody's telling you to do, running around in a circle. And I mean, I can't say I was broke. I always made money, but not at the level I wanted to. And just busy, busy, busy all the time, until you realized you were just running around in a circle. And once we got focused and our daily method of what we were doing, the vision became so much clearer. And what you have to do every day just became so much simpler and so much clearer, that you don't have to be running around in a circle every single day if you just focus on certain activities. And cleaning your desk is not one of those activities.
What? Right. So if you're looking for growth in your business, not only short term, but also over the long term, then really consider what we're talking about today. I mean, we started out by telling you that, you know, the leaders that you're watching, they have this huge following, and they tend to kind of move from one business venture to the next, or they put together their own product and their sales are just skyrocketing simply because it feels like the whole world has their eyes on them. And we want you to realize and consider that the way that they got this huge, massive following is through emailing. Because they have that captive audience. Sorry?
Yeah, exactly what you said. They've captured the information. They've got these people on some sort of list to be able to follow up with them, to let them know where they are and what they're doing.
So go back to your email box today and look at what the information is that's in there. And if you're following certain leaders in your industry or at your company, check out what they say. Spend an hour or two just reading through the emails and going, oh my gosh, you know, I'm not just a brain dead idiot anymore who's receiving these emails going, I don't know why. You know, you're receiving these emails for a specific reason. And after hearing what we've told you today, you should realize that all of these emails are sharing valuable information with you. It's letting you into the, you know, the behind the stage of their business. It's letting you know what's coming up. It's letting you know what the specials are. It's letting you know what videos they've put up, what training they've put up, what they've learned. That's what you need to do with your audience. So pay attention to who's in your mailbox now, and think about how did they end up in my mailbox? Because you gave them your email address, and you gave them your email address because you wanted to be a part of their tribe. And so it's the same thing for you. If you're ever thinking about growing your business long-term, this is what you need to do. That's the answer. So people who are saying email is dead, okay, so tell Amazon that. Tell Amazon that email is dead. Please stop emailing me, right? So they are the masters of email, because they know what you've bought before. And that's, later down the line, you can do that, right? They know what you've bought before. They know what you might be interested in based on the searches that you've made on in their site. And they're constantly suggesting things to you. Will their feelings be hurt if you don't buy it from them? No, because they know that eventually you'll go back to their site and buy something. That's what you need to become. You need to have that sort of mentality. Let me attract people. Let me share with people. Because the emails that I get from Amazon are not only sales emails. I get book recommendations. I get, when the reviews are up on products that I've been looking at, they send me those emails. It's a sort of like a whole world that Amazon has put me in. And I'm like, oh, thanks. Sephora does the same thing. Hey, somebody's launching a new line. Check this out. All right, I gave them my email address. I wanted to know. So keep your people in the know by building your email list. That is the easiest way for you to grow your business, short-term and long-term.
Right on. So have we covered all our points?
I think so.
Cool.
So thank you again for watching us today. We really enjoyed putting this together for you, and we will see you next Saturday. Renee may or may not be joining us because she may have an event to attend.
Well, I have an event. I'm going to be at a wedding, drinking and eating and dancing. So I'm not
dressing up.
Oh, yes, I am. I'll be all dressed up, all made up. Yes, I will. So I'm not exactly sure. I don't even know what time the wedding is, so I'm not sure if I'll be making our live next weekend. But if I'm not there, B will be there.
Yes.
So if you got any sort of value out of this, like, comment, share it out. If and you know what? Let us know. Message us. Leave us a message. Let us know if we can help you in any way. And yeah, we will be putting a web class together for just to simplify your business, simplify your life, actually.
Yes.
It's not that difficult.
Yeah. So thank you for spending your time with us. We really appreciate you spending the time with us, either live or on the replay. If you're watching this on the replay or live, just drop us a note. We'd love to follow up with you. And, we're committed to sharing with you not only our experiences, but also really great tips on how to grow your business. That's why we're here. So if you have any questions during the week, etc., just reach out to one of us and just say, hey, I'd like for you to address this topic. And if we get the question more than once, we will address it in the next live. That's why we're here. So we enjoy spending the time with you. We have an awful lot of fun planning the topics for you. And we just really want to be here for you. So drop us a comment, send us a message. And thank you again for spending the time with us.
Over and out. Bye.
All right. Ciao.